Well, here's a pleasant bunch of fellows. They call themselves Wind of Plague. I'm East Coast Pete. I'll be your host. Forgive me for choosing a band by this name at this time. It just came up that way. Winds of Plague are an American deathcore band from Upland, California in 2002. They're one of only a few deathcore bands to include symphonic sounds. Their name comes from one of the lyrics from another band. Unearth is that band. Apparently they had a lyric about winds of plague. I don't know. I didn't look that up. Their original name was Bleak December, but they changed to Wings of Plague prior to releasing their demo, A Cold Day in Hell, in 2005. They signed with Century Media Records and released the first LP, Decimate the Weak. I don't like the word decimate. Nobody uses it the way it's supposed to mean. It means you take one of every 10. Everybody thinks that you take 10 of every 10. It's lost some of its original meaning. Decimate means D-E-S, or D-E-C means deca, means 10 in Latin. Like December is the 10th month. Oh yeah, did you know that it was? Yeah. February is the 12th month. March is the first month. March on. Looks like April's going to be no month whatsoever, at least in 2020. The current lineup for Winds of Plague is John Cook, Art Cruz, who's also the songwriter and drummer for Lamb of God, Mike Montoya, Justin Bach, Adrian Cowan, and Shane Slade. Decimate the Weak peaked at number 9 on the Billboard chart. It's on the top Heat Seekers chart, actually. That's the chart they use for new talent. The lineup at this time was completely different except for John Cook. The Great Stone War went in 2009. Tours included New Zealand and Australia. The album debuted at number 73 in the United States. It is a concept album concerning the final battle of humankind, which will not be fought with technology, but with stone. Yeah. The next album, Against the World, was released in 2011 to critical acclaim. There were 2 cover songs. What could they be? The 2 cover songs were not included on the album. They did For What It's Worth from Buffalo Springfield and Zombie from the Cranberries. These 2 cover songs appear on later versions. There were guest appearances from members of Hatebreed, Terror, For Today, and retired pro wrestler The Ultimate Warrior. Against the World went to number 60 in the United States, which was their highest charting album. 2 more albums have been released: Resistance in 2013 and Blood of My Enemy in 2017. Here's the songs for Against the World. 1. Raise the Dead. Like horror magazines and comics, there's a Sumerai. They got a children's chorus and some Vincent Price organ runs. 2. One for the Butcher. Nice orchestration in the background. And I'm not really a big fan of orchestration in the background, nice or otherwise, but in this case, I'm okay. 3, drop the match. Ooh. Dialogues like King Diamond. It helps to know the narrative. I'm sure this is a concept album. 4, built for war. 5, refined in the fire. 6, the warrior code. This is the one with the ultimate warrior. Can he sing? 7, against the world. And 8, monsters. 9, most hated. 10, only song we're allowed to play at church venues. I'm sure that title is tongue in cheek. 11, California. 12, strength to dominate. And then, for what it's worth, I listened to it. I don't think it really works. It's not a metal song. And Zombie, this one either. Let the Cranberries and the Buffalo Springfield have their heyday back in the 60s and the 70s. And for today, if you're going to do a cover song, cover something by Megadeth. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you soon.